Hello everyone, this is ThePrussianPrince with another Total War Warhammer replay cast. Again, Heroes of the Old World tournament, Group Stage 2. Match between myself playing as Greenskins and GladiatorGamer who's playing as the Vampire Counts. Let's see how this one pans out. As you can see, I've got a fairly interesting build going on here. A bit different compared to last time. Let's see what we got here, shall we? Come on, guys. Come on. Alright, so time to put it in slow motion. And go over my build. I have Azag on foot this time around. Because I'm up against Vampire Counts, so I don't want to lose the... If I pick Azag on and I put him in the air on Skullmuncha, could be really bad because then the vampires have like Felvats, they have Vargeists, they have vampires that can go in the air with Hellsteeds and such. Their general as well, and Terrorgeist. So yeah, a lot of things the vampires can do to punish me as the Greenskins if I were to pick a general in the air, so to speak. Anyway, what's my build? Besides Azag, of course. Well, do I have an Orc Shaman? I apparently do not. I thought I did. Anyway, I have 3 black orcs on the right. Looks like more black orcs here. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9 black orcs in total again. On the right flank, I have an Orc Poor Boy Biggin. Same thing on the left flank. And I also have a giant. So that is different compared to before. And 3 goblin archers. Of course. Now for the vampires. Well, what do we see? We have the general here. I believe this is a necromancer. I'm not sure. Or vampire. Might be a vampire. I'm really bad again at knowing which general is which. We do see a nice vampire here, though. Vampire lady. On a horse. Terrorgeist as well. Do we have any other heroes and such? Looks like nope. But we have some black knights. How many of those are we gonna see? Looks like 1 black knight here with lances and barding. Ooh, that's a scary looking cab unit. Same thing over here. Same black knight. And we have 2 skeleton spearmen on each flank, I believe. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6 graveguard and a skeleton warrior. Rank 2 here. And a zombie meat shield in the front. So time to hit fast forward. See how this one plays out. So at this point, I'm not feeling too happy because... Well, actually, no. I'm feeling happy about this situation. And I do have a plan. The plan is to overwhelm this flank while making sure that I don't engage over here on this flank. That's the plan. So I'm going to stay here on this hill with my right flank. Meanwhile, I'm pushing with my left. So I'm really hoping right now that GladiatorGamer is going to engage my left here. This is exactly what I'm trying to achieve here. Because if he were to engage me here very quickly, it would go very well for me, I think. He's going to try and stop me with zombies, which is a good move, actually. Because of that, I have to turn around my black orcs and engage these zombies. And yes, they're going to get cut down against 2 black orcs. Like, this isn't even funny how fast these guys are going to get chopped down. But they do have a lot of HP, though. So, considering they're up against 2 black orcs, they're holding it out pretty well. I did get a nice Spirit Leech off on a Terrorgeist. So, that's a good move by me. But I should be getting away with my wizard because he himself could be Spirit Leeched, which did happen. The vampire lady Spirit Leeched him. Zombies here, look at how well they're holding out, and they're actually making sure my guys are, how should I put it? They're making sure that my guys are gonna get tired just fighting the single zombie. So here, the engagement is pretty poor for me because yes, I've got black orcs charging in, but they're gonna be fighting vampire, graveguard, and multiple units here. So this engagement is not ideal for me. I am gonna get really nice charges off onto these units. This Graveguard here is going to die to my Black Orcs. That's pretty much expected. And the Skeleton Spearman, I'm actually gonna get a really good charge off onto it, but that's not gonna go very well. Giant here is working out. I'm not going to charge in. Oh yes, I'm gonna charge in straight into this Graveguard from the front, doing significant damage, especially with Black Orcs following in as well. The Giant here is engaging and doing monstrous amounts of damage. And I'm Spirit Leeching this Terrorgeist again. Terrorgeist does come in here though, and he's got the advantage in that he has more men here, which means the Terrorgeist can defeat the Giant, because the splash damage is sent more towards the Graveguards that are around the Terrorgeist, so it was not the best possible engagement for me. Pulling out the Orc Boar by Biggins here though, and as you can see, this was a terrible engagement. I killed like 60 of these guys and lost the Orc Boar Boy Biggin unit, so that was a terrible engagement for me. Here are these Graveguards getting absolutely smashed by Black Orcs, as you'd expect. Same thing over here, like Black Orcs have no issue against Graveguards. But here comes the problem though. Okay, so GladiatorGamer is not using these Skeleton Spearmen and Crypt Horrors here, which is very good for me, of course. And now the Terrorgeist is getting hit by the Giant, but again, I have this issue that I don't have supporting units in this fight, and there's a Vampire that's going to Spirit Leech my General. There's a nice charge here against the Black Orcs, but I did manage to turn him around. But there's Cane Wraiths coming in as well, so that's really good for Vampire counts. But I should be sending this Black Orc here to support this Black Orc there. There's a lot of people there. I get Spirit Leeched once more, I think. This Black Orc is still gonna do significant damage to the Cane Wraiths and stuff, but it's not as effective as it could be. However, Graveguards here dying, getting a nice Fate of Buna off on those Black Knights, and I'm trying to run away with my General because I don't want to get Spirit Leech. Ooh, I did not see this charge coming, I think, so rear charge into my Orc Boar Boy Biggins. Goodbye, Orc Boar Boy Biggins. Pretty bad micro by me right there. I do get another Fate of Buna off, though, or no. No, I got Spirit Leech. My Gen is Spirit Leeched here, which is gonna be the end of my General. Goodbye, Azag. Actually, no, he's 8 HP, so he's still alive, which is pretty amazing at this point. But he should go down anyway. Cane Wraiths here are gonna go down, surrounded by 2 Black Orcs. That's not the fight they want to be in. Really nice charge by these Black Knights into all these Goblin Archers. It's very nice indeed. And the Terrorgeist still alive. My Giant is not attacking the Terrorgeist, which is a massive mistake here. I thought it was, but it was not, so it was hitting these guys, well, getting hit by the Terrorgeist. Well, honestly, it should really be hitting the Terrorgeist, but now I've lost this side over here thanks to the Black Knight charge. Over here, Cane Wraiths and Black Knights. I've actually defeated one Black Orc, and they're probably going to possibly defeat this Black Orc as well. I think there's a decent chance. Terrorgeist going for my Giant, and at this point it's not looking so good. Yes, I'm charging with this Black Orc into this Vampire, so this Vampire lady isn't gonna do too well in combat here against all these units that I have here. Black Knights here going to die against these Black Orcs for sure. Still some engagements here, but I've lost the right flank essentially. Yes, Black Orcs here holding, but the Crypt Horrors have not actually killed as many as I thought. Only 22 kills on Crypt Horrors. I did get my Goblin Archers back though, which is very important, and these Cane Wraiths are gonna go down. So Black Orcs here doing damage, but Black Orcs here, I turned them around, but it won't really matter. They're still gonna die very quick death, but they've killed 150 men here, so very well done for those Black Orcs. And yeah, now they're running off the field. Still, I have some Black Orcs here finishing off this Vampire lady. It's very important that they do this. She's down to like 500 something HP, and now she's starting to crumble, which is very good. So her crumbling means that, ooh, she's actually running away. She might not get away though. I don't think she will. Now I'm targeting down these Black Knights and doing some damage to them, as you can see, but it's not a lot. And they're just gonna come on down and finish off my archers here. Goodbye archers with 1 charge. Oh, and the Vampire lady has actually fallen, so that's good for me. But I've just basically lost all these archers to the Black Knights here, so the Black Knights are doing a ton of work. Terrorgeist here still alive, and yeah, the general GladiatorGamer is gonna be very annoying here because I can't deal with it. However, I still have these Black Orcs. They barely routed. Had they remained in this fight for longer, the Crypt Horror may have died. And now it's actually just healing very quickly because Invocation of Nehek was casted on it, so that's a very good spell to make them heal up. Now I have a problem here because this Graveguard, these two Graveguards and Black Knight are gonna kill this Black Orc off. It's gotten around 200 kills though, which is pretty insane. The Black Knights are running away. They're gonna try and finish off this Black Orc, probably is what's happening. But I have one on the left, he's one on my right. Though I am getting some units back on my right, but at this point, the thing is, my units are just chain routing, and this Goblin Launcher is just completely off the field right now. And yeah, if there was no Terrorgeist, I may actually possibly be able to win this. But with the Terrorgeist, yes, I have these Black Orcs on the field and the Orc Boy Biggins, but the Terrorgeist just changed everything. Because yes, the Orc Boy Biggins, they could finish off this Crypt Horror, and the Black Orcs might do fine against everything else, but considering I still have like 2 Black Orcs, but they're just routing off the field right now. Still targeting down the Terrorgeist. And these Graveguards just crumbled, so my Black Orcs here did win the engagement. They have 193 kills, which is pretty insane. These guys 194, one more kill. So now I'm trying to actually charge into the Crypt Horrors with Orc Boy Biggins, but I know that I'm in no position to, so I pull back. But then I decide against it. I'm like, what the hell, I should do it. But no, I actually bait the charge by the Terrorgeist, but it actually routs me. And I have some morale right now, but some leadership, but they're not coming back. However, I am able to get some shots off onto the Terrorgeist with my archers, but it doesn't seem to be working that well. And we see that the Terrorgeist is actually getting its HP pulled back right now. It is healing, although it's kind of slow. And there it goes. It's gonna go down, kill the rest of the Black Orcs, and that is going to be game. So let's look at stats. As you can see, Black Orcs, so much damage done by the Black Orcs, but really there were a ton of Skeleton Spearmen on the field and Graveguards as well. And my Goblin Archers didn't really do that much, nor did the Giant. The Giant actually didn't do very much because it was nicely countered by the Terrorgeist. I mean, GladiatorGamer in this game, he actually managed to... He countered so many of my moves. Like when I tried not to engage on my right and engage on my left, he pulled back well enough and he stopped me with a zombies unit. He stopped 2 of my Black Orcs, which was a big move. And then fighting my Giant with a Terrorgeist, while he also had Graveguard support, that made a big difference in killing my Giant, because I think normally Giant kills the Terrorgeist, but I'm not completely sure, though I think that's the case. And yeah, that is going to be game. So I am actually 2-1 in this group. We'll still be advancing. And I believe I advanced out of this group in 2nd place, whereas GladiatorGamer was the 1st in the group. Anyway, that's game. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on social media. I'll see you next time.